Just like a person who's going to be executed, and if they tell them 2 months in advance, do you think it's not a hell for him in 2 months' time? Know what I mean? Like every day he's executed. You know what I mean? Just like you're going to have a shot from a doctor. I still don't like it. He shot me last week. And before that, I said, oh, please be gentle with me. And I suffer before the needle come in, I suffer. But when it comes, okay, I check a little bit and that's gone. Of course it hurt afterward. I couldn't walk, very easily. But still, the moment it's come in, you already know that's it, it's done. It's better than the moment before when she prepared. And she deliberately makes it too slow. I think, my imagination, it's like slow motion picture. Oh, she peeled the plastic and she looked at the needle. She tried, she spit it out, and she don't like it, and she do it again in front of my eyes. And this few seconds seems eternity to me. I don't like needles because since childhood my father always forced it on me and I don't like it. If I can run, I run. So that's the problem. You know what I mean? When we know the trials and tribulations we have to undergo in the future, or even happiness, we'll be too eager and we can never live every day normally. We will be missing every day out of the present time. We'll be living in the future. You know what I mean? Hey. So that's no good, huh? And some people like to even live in the past. Yeah. But they're okay, it's their choice. I think I have enough to do with present time. Now is important. Take care of everything you do right now, and the future will be all right. Huh? Do it correctly, and the future will be all right. The future depends on the present. Okay? And the past, don't worry about the past. The past might not be yours, maybe somebody else's DNA.
I have a question about the meditation technique that we learned the other day.
Yeah.
And my experience just the last 2 days has been that it's very exhausting, the first part. Maybe because I've been meditating another way for some time, and it's like that the use of the mantras, all of those mantras,
It's come together.
It's like so exhausting.
Mix up. Okay, take it easy. All right?
Yeah.
Say it when you remember. Yeah? You can't remember right away. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a habit that you have to change. That's why I said to many people, if you do some other things before, you have to come back to the 0 point and then start it. It's all right. Don't worry.
What seems to happen is that there's light, and then you're present there. And it's like I get lost in that rather than in the, and then I kind of...
What else do you want?
Okay.
You exhaust yourself. The vision's there, master's there, and what else do you want?
To repeat all those mantras.
When the master comes, you don't even need to repeat the mantra.
That's what I want to know. Thank you.
You repeat when you remember, okay? You repeat only to see whether you see the right vision or you see a hallucination. Okay? That's all there is, all right? And you repeat because it will calm your mind and it brings you to the vision of the one-pointedness. Okay? When you were there, don't struggle too hard. You remember, repeat even 5 minutes, one word is all right. Repeating is only to keep you in the right direction, Just like the meter, say the mileage meter, yes, to keep you straight on the road, huh? Otherwise you stray, okay? Even you drive the car excellently, you have to always balance with the steering wheel, no? Otherwise you stray aside and then make accident, huh? That's all there is, okay? It's not that important that you forsake your vision for it. The holy names are the names of the lords of the different regions of our consciousness, of the hierarchy. This just to remind you, stay there. You know what I mean? Don't go to the subdivision or the lower level of existence. All right? But when you are there, it's okay, just enjoy, yeah, and repeat it now and again. It's all right, only when you're not sure, or when you remember, then you repeat. But don't sacrifice one-pointedness just to struggle for that. Which mantra, what mantra? There's no mantra, really. You know what I mean? Okay.
Again, I have another question.
Please, sorry.
One of the things that I wanted to ask you about was when I'm doing meditation or just thinking and something comes up and it's fearful for me, I tend to think that I'm to challenge that fear. In other words, and I keep doing this, and I don't think, sometimes I think,
Like fear, that's
yeah, but I keep thinking, okay, why can't I just leave it alone and just let it run its course, and then
I'll tell you what. You are so much like fear, that's why. Why don't you watch all the fear movies in the world? 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, shut yourself, watch it, and then eat up all the fear, and then finish with it. And don't bring it to your meditation.
Yeah.
Because I don't teach you to meditate on fear.
Right. No, I mean,
okay.
And within the meditation, see, like I have a fear of snakes.
You like it, that's why.
No, I don't.
You love it.
No, I don't. Honestly, I don't. I do not like it. But what happens?
Unconsciously, you bring it.
Yeah, I may bring it to myself, and that's what I'm wondering. If can I just simply let it be? For example, I don't want to have to say, okay, I'm afraid of this. Let's take snakes, for example. Okay, I'm going to go find a snake and challenge it. Just bring it into my presence. Okay, now I meet you. Now I can dismiss you, so to speak. If you understand what I'm saying.
Okay. Anyhow, just be natural, all right? If the snake come and repeat the 5 names, and it goes on, okay? Don't bother about fear or not fear, okay? If the feeling of fear is there, okay, let it be. You do your job, all right? Because we sometimes cannot have the feeling if we are hanging on to a certain level.
Yeah.
If we go above that, then it's all right. It's no more fear, okay? And you forget the fear and the not fear even. Okay, so try to go above that. Instead of fighting with the fear, go above it, okay? Just like the road is full of gravels and thorns, and you don't bother to pick one by one like that, Just wear boots, big boots, and then walk on it. Go home quickly, all right? Now that's something we have to go through sometimes in order to go to the tranquil state. That's why you have to meditate a lot to practice this art. Just like me when I go to the sea, sometimes the sea waves so big, I dare not go across the wave because it hit me. But it send me back where I belong. But once you go through that waves, in the shore, next to the shore, you go to the tranquil water. There's not so much waves anymore, and then you can do a lot of surfing or boat rowing, things like that. It's fun. But I never go through this test these days. Yeah, I used to do. Perhaps this day I'm weak. It's all right. So just like your spiritual practice, sometimes you're weak because sometimes you're weak bodily and spiritually, or the will is weak at that time. Maybe because you're influenced by something, or by the society, or by the background that you have not been able to overcome. When I was young, I played with the waves and I don't care. And even recently, I was in Miami waiting for a transit flight to Costa Rica. And I was only with another female disciple, female nun. And then I took her out into the deep water, up to here. And she could not swim. I could not swim very well. I mean, not in the ocean so long straight, but I could swim a little bit. But I took her out there, and because the water come there, we went through the wave and go there. I took her inside, no problem. But these days, I dare not cross the wave. I dare not go into the deeper water. I was so weak, perhaps the bodily weak. And then that makes the spirit also, sleepy. And perhaps I want to take a vacation. And so I dare not go cross the water, the wave. Once you cross the wave, the strong waves, inside is calm, like that. Spiritually like that. Also, we cross the rough time of the beginning, and then later on we'll be okay. All right? Anything else? Yeah, here.
I might be mixed up on this question.
Okay,
So
okay.
this
Sorry.
it seems like knowledge, universal knowledge or whatever this knowledge is within us. Yeah, we don't look outside or try to read books to find this basic knowledge. I'm thinking about good and bad. Okay, when you
Can you please let me be quiet 1 second or two, okay? Then ask me, okay? Because I'm disturbed by recent event, 3 person. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, in good or bad,
Now you're disturbed.
like I said, my question might be all jumbled up. I see you can see it.
It's all right.
There's a good feeling when you think something is good or you do something good. When it's bad, you don't have the right feeling and you know it's bad. Is there a time when you think something is good but it's not really good? Like you somehow use your computer too much to mask the real truth from your heart. I don't know, does good and bad come from your heart? Because it feels like it comes from here rather than thinking.
No, it comes, the good comes from the positive side of our nature. The bad comes from the negative side. Mostly the negative side we borrow when we come here. You know what I mean? The environmental affect, influence. And then the habits that we learn with the people we are with, the company we are in, right? It's like,
Movies.
Yes, things like that, yes.